What's up? What's up? It's your boy J Class in the building. February 10th. It is, what is it? What is it? Let's see, day 22, 22 hours and 56 minutes left to mine for day 22. On Twitter, there's a challenge going on. We want 100 posts in today, and that's a TitanX challenge. That's a big TitanX challenge. If you go to Twitter and just look around, you'll see there's prizes for the top posters, and that's a TitanX community thing, not just a bonfire thing. Uh, all the founders in TitanX, not all, but most, put up a little bit of money each, and we created a large prize pool. So check it out. I think maybe first place might get like 1,000 or 1,500. Second place, something like that, and third place 500, something like that. It's a good pot. So go post your heart out about TitanX and see if you can't win that prize money, man. And that's for everybody. That's the entire community, not just Bonfire. So let's get into Bonfire. As of now, there's $20,600 in the buy and burn. So while we're burning, this balance just keeps increasing, and that's awesome. That's what we want to see. There is a 1.5 time multiplier. There was a 1.5 time multiplier previously, and I think we had a 2 time, maybe even twice yesterday. So the buy and burn is acting like we want it to. And that's important in the heavy inflationary period that, soaks up a little bit of the sales. But as we get into less daily distribution, it's going to really start making a difference, right? Um, so right here, our BFX available. This is the amount of unclaimed. So this is the vesting. This is how much is getting vested, and we know it was over 500 million for a while, and that means people have claimed their vesting days, and judging by some sales, it seems that they did sell, but yesterday was one of our biggest days so far. Almost 8 billion X28 came into mining. So maybe they compounded a good bit, and it may be more than one user, right? We don't know. But what we do know is look at these vesting pools. We were excited. It went from 6,000 to like 50,000 preloaded. Right now, these next days, they're all at 200 and, excuse me, my dog. What's up, dude? Lay down. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, yeah. So all the way to day 29. Oh, 29 is 53,000. Let's see. 28, 205,000. So these next 6 and 7 days, there's a lot in these vesting pools that are preloaded. And they get preloaded by people claiming their vesting days, right? So it's not a terrible thing if they claim their vesting, because they're feeding vesting pools both the remaining users in that day's vesting pool and the future vesting pools, right? And then this just creates incentive for you to want to mine, right, on this day, because the vesting pool, instead of starting at 0, you already got 265,000 available to split over the miners of day 23. There's 22 users splitting this pool on day 23, and that's tomorrow, right? So, when these get up to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, it's going to be really important for users to mine on those days, because as these days come, the distribution is going to be even less, which is going to make vesting even stronger, right? And we're not quite there yet, but we're slowly getting there. And with our burn multipliers and sellers dropping the price, we burn more Bonfire for less. We've already burned 188 million Bonfire. That's 13.83% of the supply. And excuse me, the recycle pool, that's almost a third, or like 2.75. So what, you'd be at, let's just call it 4% is in the recycle pool already. And this is just quick head math, right? If you want to get exact, feel free to bust out a calculator. But so we add 4 to this, we're almost at 20% just right here that's out of circulation. And then you take how much is getting vested, right? And then you add in how much is in liquidity. And, there's not a lot of the supply that is in circulation. And there's going to be a point where it makes more sense to buy off the market. And that's when things really get exciting, because you got to decide, do I want to mine? Do I want to buy off the market? Do I want to do both? And when you buy off the market, it increases the price, makes mining better. So there's going to be a cycle throughout this entire bonfire existence, right? For years and years, it's going to be almost a cycle. And we're just in the beginning. We have to hit a bottom point for that cycle to start. And we have not hit the bottom, and that's okay. We will find the bottom, and then we're going to go up from there. And the buy and burn is going to keep doing its thing. X28, it's going to do its thing, and then we're going to do our thing. And that's awesome. So we have 2 days vesting. This is yesterday's miner, day 21. We're at 92%. Meaning if we claim today, we would forfeit 8% to the vesting pool. That's a pretty big vesting pool to start. Nobody has been able to claim and forfeit, because this day, just 1 hour, been able to claim. So this pool has a lot of potential to want to stay in that vesting pool, right? And we can go to future tab and see the future vesting pools for our future days. So all of these days look really good to just vest, to just let this run out, let it vest, and then we're going to start over with, because remember, we got 268 million TitanX in our wallet, right? And we only started with 250 million. So I think that's the move. I think we're just going to sit tight. We're not going to add nothing. We're not going to claim nothing. And we're just going to let these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days just go ahead and do their thing. And that'll give us 7 vesting days if we were to do that. And see, this day 14, it's going to add 1% tomorrow. I'll be at 100%, so I'll be fully vested, and then this pool becomes available to me. I'll get my portion, my share of the vesting pool opens up tomorrow for this. There's 13 users remaining. So it'll be me and 12 other users sharing this this vesting pool. And as users claim, my share of a larger pool would, my share of the pool is going to get bigger. So this I want to try and be the last man here, right? It might take a long time, but that's my goal. I want to be the last man standing on every one, at least on, out of 13, I want to be, the top 5 maybe, the one or 5 last man standing, and we're just going to see how long that takes. There's 23 here on day 21. Like I said, that just became available to claim. So over the next 8 days, 7 days, this one, we could imagine a few might claim, but the pool, as they claim, the pool is going to get bigger. So I think that's what we're going to do. At least for today, we're not going to do nothing. Everything looks awesome. Yeah. I think that's the play for now. There's been 269.5 million X28 deposited today. So at least one miner was created today. And we're approaching 200 billion X28 being deposited into the Bonfire network protocol. Let's see, day 29, we go all the way to the future. And this tells you how many users have mined today. So 2 users have deposited 269.54 million X28 to mine today. And there's like a few things I don't talk about it every time. Sometimes I forget, right? I got to think new users are coming every day. So what we do, you can use X28, TitanX, Ethereum, or USDC to mine Bonfire. And when you mine Bonfire, you buy hash power, smart burn power, and that gives you hash power. Let's go to the right day. So there's 585,000 smart burn power on the network, and I have 6,227 of that. Smart burn power is just your hash power, same thing as Bitcoin. And I'm estimated to get 425,000 BFX today, and that's if nobody new mines. And you can see I'm already getting this bonus, but I have to let it vest the full 8 days. I have to hit 100%, and then we can imagine that when I hit 100% in the 8 days, this vesting pool could be 2 or 3 or 4 million. So this number is going to be a lot bigger, right? It might be 20,000. And it's not a whole lot, but when they only giving you 425,000, 20,000, that's not bad. That's extra. And that's assuming that nobody else claims, and there's 22 users, right? So if there's only 15 users, then my share of the pool is going to get bigger. So it could be even 50,000. And then you're talking about, 10%, 15% extra. Uh, and that's just the way that vesting is designed to almost be a safety net from people selling, right? Because we know people are going to sell, we know people are going to compound, and that's going to reduce the price. But when they compound, it also feeds the system, and you get rewarded as vesting. So we wanted to try and create a good little balance so that either way you play, you're still you're still winning. That's the goal. That's the goal. So right now, you know, let's just call this $100. It's 97.50, but let's just call it 100, and let's call this number 700. So we're at a 7 times potential if you mine today over the course of 8 days, and that's assuming nothing changes. So that number, you know, 7 times, that's not going to hang out for the next 8 days. We know that, but maybe a 1.5 times, hey, that's perfectly fine. 1.5 times is better than a 1, right? And yeah, so I think that's it for today. Let me make sure I covered everything. Let's go back and see. Let's look at some of these vesting pools, previous vesting pools. Dang it. Get up a little bit. There we go. So day 19, that is a big day. 4.59 million in the vesting pool for day 19. So if you vesting day 19, that's a good day to be vesting. Man, I missed day 19. That's all right though. Can't catch them all. Day 17, 1.49 million. Day 15, 2.14. Day 14, almost 2 million. Day 11, 1.63 million. Let's see, oh no. See these early users that are vesting? It might be better to go ahead and claim some of these early ones, because see, the vesting pool is only 310,000 with 25 users remaining. If you claim that and then come in today, the vesting pool is going to be way bigger. Already off top, this vesting pool is going to be bigger than the first 10 days. So if you're vesting the first 10 days, it's cool. Be like, yeah, I'm vesting since the beginning. But in reality, it would be better to claim that and come back in today. It's basically the same amount of users in the pool. You still got 22 hours and 37 minutes of today's mining. And then the pool got potential to fill up for the next 8 days and beyond. So yeah, let's as a user, I would look at these vesting pools. See, you could have claimed your day 4 that's 100% vested, and you could have mined on day 19, and you'd open up this vesting pool with 4.5 million, and there's only 13 users you're splitting it with. So we don't know the future, but in hindsight, it would have been perfect on day 19 to claim my day 5 that's vesting and get into this pool. And you're still mining, right? You know, day 7, I would say anything over 1,000,000, and then we gotta look at the users that are remaining as well, you know, or even close to 1,000,000 and over. But see, like day 13, there's only 56,000 in the vesting pool, and you got 12 users vesting. If I was one of these 12, I would 1000% claim day 13 and mine today. I would just see if that pool, that, you know, today's pool is already more than this, the 56,000. It's 4 times bigger. So, you know, I wouldn't, you know, I would definitely do what I'm saying if I, you know, if I had the potential, right? I'm not in 13. I already claimed it, or I would didn't even start yet. I think 14 was my first day. So, you know, I can't claim it because I don't have it. But I'm just saying, if I did, you know, I'd claim 12. I'd claim 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd claim all of them. 1 through 10, 12, and 13. And maybe not all today. You know, claim 2 today. Go ahead and compound it and bring in a new miner today on day 22. And because we know all these future pools are, yeah, tomorrow's pool's even bigger. 24 is even bigger. And they're not even here yet. So I would be, for every one I claim or 2 I claim, I would go in on these days and just start a miner because the pool's already basically bigger than what you're in, right? And that's a whole nother side of strategy because the vesting pool matters. The vesting pool 1000% matters, and the amount of users that are in that vesting pool 1000% matters. So that's a whole nother, I guess, strategy that's starting to open up, right? Because that wasn't an option, or that didn't make sense last week because the pools last week were only 50,000 preloaded. But now they're over 200,000. And the day ain't even here yet, right? Day 24, 252,000. And you still got 2 days before that's even available. So there's a 99.99% chance that this vesting pool is going to be even bigger than it is now when day 24 comes. And that's going to be a day that you're going to want to mine. It don't got to be a full miner either. Just throw in, you know, $30 if that's all you got. But that's going to open up this vesting pool that's just going to grow and grow. So yeah. This strategy that we're discussing now is only uh, starting to make sense, right? Uh, yeah, that's amazing. Exactly how we designed it, and I'm so happy about that. You never know when you build something if it's really going to run like you hope, right? But especially when it's open source, decentralized, right? Like I'm not in control. I'm not driving the car, right? There's 25, 30 people driving the same car, and they're all driving it different ways. So you don't really know what's going to happen, but definitely happy with the way Bonfire is functioning. It's functioning like we designed it and like we wanted it to. So that's so beautiful and so proud. Uh, yeah. So we have burned almost 2.5 billion Morpheus, almost 5 billion X28, and almost 14 billion Element E280. So those are pretty good numbers to see. And we do burn TitanX as well. And I would assume we burned way more than 5 billion TitanX. So doing a little bit of damage. Amazing. Awesome. And we got an awesome community too. Such a strong community. John Klein got the shades on. What's up? Trust TitanX plan. Yo, what's up, my dude? Love to see you. Glenn Cox with the flames. That's what's up. And that's what I do every day. Nothing. Ha. Sit around the bonfire. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Sit around the bonfire, build your bags for the long term, because I'm here every day. Rich got a 9 to 5, but he works in the background and definitely contributes, even though you don't really see his face as often as mine. But he's here. We're grinding. We're doing things and planning for the future, and we're gonna keep on grinding and keep on building and making Bonfire the best that we possibly can. So it's only day 24. No, it ain't, huh? I got what day is it? It's only day, I can't keep up. It's only day 22. Only day 22. We got a long time to go. So yeah, that's the dealio. So today, man, see, today, after this talk, it almost makes me want to just mine to get in these pools. So what we can do, we're just gonna take 25. I'm already in the pool. Silly. I'm already in the pool. That's what's up. I'm already in the pool, so I don't even have to mine. I'm going to say, that's right, I'm saving it. We might come in on like 25 or 26, but we're definitely, as of now, we're not going to add today or tomorrow probably. We'll still stream, but I think we're gonna let it sit. Just like we fishing with a cane pole. Just toss the worm on, let it sit, kick back, turn some music on, have a beer, do your thing, and that fish gonna bite sooner or later, right? Keep your eye on the court, hand on the pole, but we ain't really doing nothing. That's what's up. So that's it. That's me for the day. That's Bonfire for the day. Go check out Twitter, and I know 100 posts don't really seem like a lot, but man, when you get into it, it's a lot of work. But if you the winner, man, you're gonna make probably more off of that than you would for a week's worth of work, depending on your type of work, right? Might be 2 or 3 weeks worth of work, might be 2 months worth of work, depending on where you live. So yeah, go check out Twitter, check out the TitanX post challenge, and try and get you some money, man. Get that bag. Let's go. All right, man. That's it for me. Love to see y'all here. See y'all tomorrow.
You see, I'm a guy with simple taste. I enjoy dynamite, gunpowder, and gasoline. Everything burns.
Only one hell of a something. We got the fire. Only one hell of a something. We got the fire.
It's such a simple concept, but yet nobody has done it.
Light it up.
It's such a simple concept, but yet nobody has done it.
Everything burns. You see, I'm a guy with simple taste. I enjoy dynamite, gunpowder, and gasoline. Everything burns.
such a simple concept, but yet nobody has done it.
light it up.
It's such a simple concept, but yet nobody has done it.